G'day and good morning, everybody. Amnesiac here, back with another indie series game. This time, we're playing a bit of a horror experience, and this one is one that needs to be played in one sitting. Whether or not I get to the end of it is going to be whether or not the game actually lets me progress very easily. It's about 45 minutes apparently. But this is by Turnvox Games. It looks like it was developed by Stanislaw Truchowski. This is version 1.0 of the game, so hopefully it has been updated and any bugs and stuff have been worked out. Now, what I will say straight up, this is... Okay, here we go. Let me just bring the game back up. This is a proof of concept for the developer, and he wants... Motherfucker. I know you're ready to use. I'm using you right now. The fuck? Anyway, he wants any and all feedback regarding the game, and I like to provide feedback. I'm very critical, and I've already got a complaint. First off, people that play horror games generally record them. People that record games generally have their webcams in the top left-hand corner of their screen. And I'm one of those people. Fucking one of the biggest YouTubers that you'll find is one of those people. And they're not gonna move their camera for your title card. Now I know you've got that whole thing in the middle with the flashing light, and already that's got me creeped out. But move your title card over, and I guess move that over. It's just, if you want people to know exactly what the game is, you don't want it interrupted by your webcam, and I hope there's no assets in this game that are going to be up in that left-hand corner. But anyway, okay, let's get in. I'll stop complaining about the title card, and that's why you have it like that, because that's actually... But I mean, you could still have that with a title card moved over. Flashing lights. If flashing lights affect any of your medical conditions, please avoid the game. So shout out to anyone out there that has any kind of issues with their eyes. Please avoid this video. Proper volume amount will allow. Please does not include any save feature. The game is meant to be played with a single sitting. Then my estimated game time of 30 to 45 minutes. Okay. No save feature. There better not be a fucking death. Like, there better be no way to die. Just saying that right now. That's a nice loading card. That's nice. That's quality. That shows polish. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Oh, there we go. Nearly had a crash there, so
Please.
and that's good. Already has subtitles on.
What's that?
This is Michael here speaking for CCO News at 11 p.m. Just as yesterday, the weather has not lightened up much at all. In fact, it seems to have gone cold.
Okay. Did I just roll over on my stomach?
Some neighborhoods down in the southwest are losing power. Sure, I'll hope they are safe. In other news, word was released that there was a murder taking place, which police are saying.
Alright.
The woman was killed in her home 2 days ago. Police must be going.
Change up the artwork on the wall. No one has 3 photos of the same fucking thing. Just saying.
Get away, of course. But honestly, I just don't know.
Okay, I'm getting up.
That's it for now.
Oh.
I'll see you guys in a few hours.
Okay.
Till then, get a load of this wonderful jazz.
Jazz.
Have a wonderful night.
I'm getting like right off the bat. I see that, and I want to know what it is. Ugh! Where's the fuck? I don't remember this ever being there. Well, okay, this has got atmosphere. But that walking, is that actually a thing? And why is there a high voltage? I want to know what that is. That's actually a good selection of music. Now, okay, another thing. This looks high definition. It like I know it's like a painting, but it looks a lot higher definition. Oh, actually, maybe it was just the angle. Yeah, must have just been the angle, because the corner of your eye blurs out. That's why. Never mind. Okay. Can't interact. It's fucking dark as dicks. I'm creeped out. Okay. Turning on all the fucking lights. A bolt cutter can probably cut through a thick chain. Why can't I pick it up already? I mean, what's the point? Another of the same painting. Okay, that's... Where did I get the matches? That painting was freaky. Okay, yeah. Why? Is my heart rate increasing? Okay, that was creepy. Located one of 5 teddies. A bear used by the young to fall into a deep slumber, whether good or bad times. The teddy bear will always be by your side. Collect all 5 bears will drastically affect your overall score in the end. There's a score? Fucking so much creaking and moving. But is it anything? Oh. It's creeping me the fuck out. I mean, you got that. You got the fucking creep factor. Heard what happened to Tom. Don't you dare forget that it wasn't your fault. The car lost control. There was nothing you could have done about that. The more you blame yourself, the harder this will be. Tom will wake up. I promise. Call me if you ever want to talk. Janetta T. Okay. What is this? This is safe? A vault with a lamp above. Oh. Okay, that's a combination. I don't know what... Okay. Oh wow. That's some high quality. I mean, to me, that looks like that's high quality. The glass, you'll want to add, like, obviously see-through. The couch is a nice quality. The only thing I can say is if you're making these assets, probably round the edges of the couch, or at least here. Like, make it like it just seems too square, too perfectly square, and I don't know. Maybe it's just. I mean, it it looks good though. Like that's the only complaint is that I would have it curve a little bit more than it is. Only like an extra couple degrees or something. It's nothing very severe at all. Um. Where am I meant to go? Door seems to be locked. In my own house. I have the matches. Oh! That gave me a bit of a shock. The narrator's voice, well, not the narrator's voice, but the character's voice is very deep, and it just doesn't sound right. I don't know whether or not it's your own voice developer and you've just edited it, but it doesn't sound natural or anything like that. So I would definitely fix that up. But so far, you're doing fucking well, mate. You got me on edge, but I'm guessing because there's no save feature that there's no real threat. What's that? A symbol. I'm on edge, but I just don't know what is happening. What? Maybe it has a letter. No, letter hasn't changed. That vault with a lamp above it. Oh, okay. What am I meant to do? There should be a comment about the chairs being stacked the way they are. The rug seems to have like a... What was that? See, I don't know what I'm meant to do at this point. Also, add a mirror to the bathroom, and a toilet, and a shower. Maybe. Unless that's the bathroom. Okay. Hi. Am I meant to get jumped by it? That was weird. Can I go back to sleep now? Door seems to be locked. Can I go through here now? No, that's the front door. When you jump, it makes a little plick, 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 plick sound. Probably see what you can do about that. Just for the sake of polish. Bedtime. I don't know what to do. Well, I triggered that, but why? And what is this? Is this meant to be a drain? It must mean... There, but English, English so well. Rude. So there's just like, now there's just like little things happening, and I can't tell why. How many smoke oh wait, that's them probably not smoke detectors, are they? Okay. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. If I'm meant to do anything. Am I meant to just chill out for... Am I meant to have these lights on? Am I not meant to have the lights on? Like, is it preventing me from progressing? That is a smoke alarm. Can we turn that off, please? That is fucking loud as dicks. That's right, flashes, matches. Alright, wait for the jump scare, wait for the jump scare, wait for the jump scare. Okay. This must all just be timed then. Alright. At least we have some infinite matches. I'm not used to playing horror games. This might not actually be as creepy as it is, but the fucking proof of concept, mate. Yeah, you got me on my fucking heebie-jeebies. I'm just thinking, like, I wonder if someone like Mark or who else does horror? Pewdie? Does he do horror, or does he just fucking play shit? I don't know. I don't watch Pewdie. No. Just wondering, like, those people are kind of desensitized to the horror, because it's like, they've played that many games that most things probably feel like a cliche. I mean, what am I meant to do? Oh. Ah. Ignoring that sound, don't give a shit what that sound was. Going to fix the lever, don't care. Alright, we have light. At least the radio shut up the static and the alarm shut up. Oh, I'm guessing that was the locked door. Oh no. Wait, that was a door? What the fuck? No. Get rid of that. Don't have it pop out and that's fucking dumb. Like, that's not scary. Like, it closing on its own would have been scary-ish, I guess. But him just popping out. Okay, is he gonna... Oh, what is this, a basement? Waiting for the jump scare, waiting for the jump scare, waiting for the jump scare.
Hey.
Where? Oh. Hey. You're gonna be behind me, aren't you? And different. What the fuck is this? Am I now stuck in here? Did I break it? Oh. Shift to run. What? This is gonna be...
He's coming.
Okay. Oh, so you always come from that. I'm just checking to see if there's a way to, like, hide. Hey, come here. Hey, get over here. No, so you can't hide. You have to navigate this perfectly. Ah, fucked up. But he's slow as dicks. Alright, so there's meant to be 3 computers. I ain't seeing any. There ain't any fucking computers. What do you want about? Going back where I came from. Alright. There's no... dickbag. Okay, I'll wait for him to come to me. Alright, here it is. I can't... Oh, hold on. Here we go. Fucking darkness, really? That's some dicketry. P? Ah, that's... Alright, right there. That is something I don't like. Wait, does the light stay on? Oh! Okay, I forgive you. Alright. Hey! Oh. Where are you coming from? Alright. There's gotta be one somewhere here. Alright. It's gotta be on this side. Where is it? Maybe that's tricking me. That one's on that side. So where is the other computer? I don't like that it's all dark. It just makes it hard to navigate. I'm like looking at all these places that I've been and there's no computer. Gotten that one. Nothing. Oh. Oh, really? Okay. Get me, buddy. Number is, sir. Yeah, there's no door here now. Don't know, mate. I don't know. But, coming up to the 30-minute mark. I don't know if I took longer than I should have on that section just there. Might have, but who knows. It seems that a lot of it is just time-based as to when things will happen. I don't know if that's true or not. Well, that's dickin'. parts are all breaking. Alright. Anyway, guys, I actually don't have much more time for this. I'll find out what moved, I guess. What was it? Something moved. I heard something move, like grind against. What? Welded to a chain. Wow, know how to fix that. See if we can get one last like jump scare or something. Alright. Then nope. I don't know why I have a crowbar. Oh. Huh. Got a key. Key for the vault? Maybe? The pacing has seemed to go on to shit. What's the key for? Oh. Door seems to be jammed now. So I have the key, but the door's jammed. Also, have not seen any more teddy bears. Oh, convenient. Ah, don't tell me the fucking thing's gone. No? All these hooks. Can I turn this back on, please? Or is there another jump scare? I do actually have a few more minutes. I'm probably reaching the end of the game, because the pacing's all fucked. That's one thing I can say. Pacing is weird now. A vault with a lamp above it. I mean, let me check. September 1st? Maybe? Americans data backwards, so 0901? Nope. What was that? Fucking chainsaw? Nope. Can I get through the door, please? Unfortunately, the atmosphere, I mean, it's there, but it's just like... oh, mouse cursor. What's this one? Don't have that much longer for it. Is it gonna... anything gonna happen? I guess this is a game you could really get hooked on. Hey. No. Oh. Oh, we have a note. Hi Tom, it's your mother here. Just wanted to see how you were doing. The doctor said that your coma is not so bad and it should be up soon. Hope they are right, and I hope you're reading this right now. Just wanted to let you know that we never lost hope. Love, your mum and dad. Oh. So... Still no date or thing to get that open. But by the sounds of it, we're still in the coma. I'm out of matches by the looks of it. Oh. That changed. Is this the end? Oh, I can jump now.
You're finally beginning to awake, aren't you?
Oh. Oh, dick. Okay, we can jump now. Since there's actually progress, I'll keep playing. I guess we gotta be coming to the end for it to completely do this. Oh, there's a teddy bear over there. I'll get it. I've been complaining that there's been no teddy bears. Oh, fucking. Okay. Been complaining that I haven't been. Alright, at this point, maybe instead of doing the whole loading screen, just make it so it flashes you back to the start of the thing. That'd be nice and convenient. Oh, fucking dicketry. Fucking balls platforming. What the? Okay. Alright. Oh, what the? What the fuck? Now I'm just running backwards. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna make it to that teddy bear, so let's skip it. Oh, fucking.
It's finally in your grasp, isn't it? Your consciousness. Just right there.
Probs. I don't know. What are you gonna do about it? Yep, it's right there. Gonna come kill me. Press E to obtain your consciousness.
Tom. Tom.
Was that Jeanette?
Is that you? Tom.
No.
You don't get to decide when you wake up. That's my job. And you still have quite some ways to go. You think this was bad? You have no idea what's coming.
That's kinda... Alright, that's the end. So it was about 40 minutes. I guess I did pretty average. Here's some credits. So it was developed by one person. Okay, and I've got free sounds. The audio didn't sound awful, so I mean it was good. Now, I know this was mainly a proof of concept for the developer, so that's why I'm not really treating it that harshly. But definitely 14 deaths. Total score 4,700. Total matches lit 53. It's odd that there's a score there. 35.533333 minutes. So I guess it doesn't count when you get killed, maybe. One, definitely loved the fact that in that maze, if you died, the light stayed on. That was just, to me, it was just thank you. Thank you. Now, obviously, in a full-fledged game, you can't do that. In a full-fledged game, you can't make it that easy, because it was simple as just, I know which way he's coming every time. He comes the same way if I stay in this spot. So if I find the computer, die, light stays on, I just stay in this spot, I know which way he's coming. Once I see him, I'll run the other way and look for the other computer. I will say that the maze was quite good. There was a lot of rooms that didn't have anything in them. The lack of lighting was a dick. Personally, I hate mazes where you're running from an enemy and you need to collect things. When I saw that, there was a whole hacking and a percentage thing, I can see that if the monster wasn't as predictable and that death mattered, that would add some tension. In this proof of concept, I'm just going to keep calling it a proof of concept because I think that's what this game sets out to be. I mean, definitely at the start, there's lots of tension and lots of atmospheric, and it just creepy. And that first jump scare where he gets you in the bathroom, creepy. That actually sent shudders down me. So that's definitely it was definitely there. If you wanted to hear that you did atmosphere right, from me, someone who doesn't play horror games, I want to say you did it right. You had me spooked from the beginning. Obviously, the animation on the enemy. If you want to be able to say, hey, this is its own game, because I have seen on Game Jolt it says that you plan on making this a choose your own price game. Come back and polish off the enemy. Like, the whole ragdoll animation kills it. It just makes it funny. The voice acting for the main character, find... I don't know. See, this is the thing. I don't want to insult your voice. If it was your own voice and you did it, and that's your natural voice, it just doesn't come across properly, and it sounds really deep and drowned out. Like, when an antagonist is voiced, is it antagonist? Protagonist. When a protagonist is voiced in a horror game, you want to have that sense of weakness, because it definitely adds to things. I probably should have stopped here and made a separate video so you could watch without having to watch me play the fucking game. But the voice was very drowned out. It didn't feel natural, and it felt like I was like some really buff dude in the army or something. I was like, okay. The artwork, obviously, again, this is a proof of concept, so you probably didn't really care about the artwork per se. You did find some nice pictures, and they were quality. I misconstrued that at the beginning because of the blurring at the edges of the screen, which is a nice touch, because I don't think you made any use of that, though. What would have been nice is, like, even if it was scripted, out of the corner of your eye, seeing something move, or just make it so that on a time-based thing, like every 30, 40 seconds or something, you're seeing like little shadows creeping in or something. Like, not make it random, even if you can. I mean, this is probably too much for an indie developer or something like that, but just to make use of that whole peripheral vision, because it's a nice thing that you added, but I don't feel that you used it. Which then goes to the point, why have it? But the artwork, I mean, if that's your own art, like if you made that art, or if that's an asset in an engine, then fair enough. I mean, if it's your own art, that's fucking tops, because, you know, it was decent art. It actually looked like it belonged in a house, like, but definitely vary it up or remove them. I mean, like, when I look at my room, and like I like to decorate, I like to have things in places. I've got 2 posters on that wall. I have some wall mounted, like, I have an audio system that's wall mounted. I have some weapons that I've collected and mounted, just a bow and a sword. But they're obviously all very different things. It's not just art or posters plastered all over the place. Which, I mean, I guess it's to each their own, but if you're going to do that 3 art thing on the wall, change it up. That's all I can say. There's a lot to comment on this game because it was a 40-minute game. Towards the end, the pacing felt really off. Obviously, again, proof of concept, so that's understandable that you had to wrap the game up. You had to make it so that, I guess, it felt like the tension was rising, but it just felt out of place. The chains and everything. And again, that's probably part of the fucking game, is the idea that these things are coming out of the woodworks, they're out of place, they shouldn't be there. And, I don't know. It's probably part of the concept that you wanted, because it's traversing the character's mind. So it's hard to say, oh, it felt out of place, it didn't feel natural. The fact that there was a comment on the wood panel was nice. A good thing about these games is if you add a description, then you should add a description to the majority of assets in the game that don't look like they're meant to be there. Like those chairs, there should have been something like, I don't remember stacking these chairs or something like that. And again, it goes back to whether or not, that's part of the game, is that things are not meant to be where they are. So it's kind of hard to critique these things in this game because of the concept. The concept is that you're in your mind, you're in a coma, you're trying to wake up. And it's like when you're in a coma, a traumatic event. One thing though, could not find any of the teddies other than the first one on the kitchen counter and the one at the end, which platforming, fucking dick. You're a dick for including platforming. But that's all I can really comment on the game, which is actually, I say all I can comment, I've actually commented quite a lot. So take it what you will. I don't play horror frequently. I wanted to play this game because I like supporting indie developers and I like giving feedback and giving credit where credit is due. And overall, for a one-man development, like whether or not half that game was stock assets, it was put together well. And I don't know whether or not it was actually timed events were occurring that was scripted, like after 10 minutes, the lights go out or something like that. After 5 minutes, the lights go out. Like the painting falls off or anything like that. Whether or not that was scripted, in the sense that it was based on time rather than player movement, it really did give me a sense of I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. There's not much more I can say. I've turned a potentially 40-minute video into a 52-minute video. But shout out to you, dude. It's hard to do horror right, and you've definitely got atmosphere. You've got audio down to a T. Like you didn't make the audio yourself, or you didn't do the voice acting was fucky, but that's voice acting. The atmosphere was right, and I mean maybe that's just me. I don't have that much experience. I've played Outlast by myself. The thing is, I watch a lot of horror, and it's very easy to tell when atmosphere isn't done right, because even when you're watching a horror game, if the atmosphere is done right, you can feel the tension. And I think you did it right. Like, whether or not I come through with that same kind of tension or anything like that, but did good. Keep it up. And I definitely got a lot of potential there. Try and get in touch with like a team or something. Like, get a team together and first off, get this polished. Do maybe 1.5 or something, 1.2. Fix some of the artwork. Fix the character model ragdolling. Try and adjust the pathing of the monster in the maze. Other than that, they're the only things that are stopping this from being a pay-to-play game. Like, if you fix those things, chuck it up on Steam for $5. I mean, 45-minute game, $5. It's quality. Like, there's no reason not to pay $5 for this game. you could potentially charge more if you really polish it up, fix the voice acting, the make the maze count for death. I've been talking for way too long. This is Amnesiac. This is indie series. Yeah, you've got my feedback, dude. There's just so much I could keep commenting on about the game, but I think this is a proof of concept that was very positive outcomes. So keep it up. Amnesiac out.